Okay, so welcome back. We are gonna do a recap of a big electronics haul that I picked up today. A guy, Steve, that I met at one of his garage sales a couple years ago. Bought some stuff from him at a sale. Exchanged numbers and everything, and we've kept in touch over the last year or two. And if he gets some stuff, he calls me up. If I get stuff, I'll call him up. And he had a sale, I think, last weekend or the weekend before. Went to it. We talked a little bit. He ended up watching one of my latest videos about vintage electronics, and called me and said he's got a whole bunch of them in his warehouse, and he said, "Come and get them. They're all yours." So I went over there and picked up about 17 pieces, CD players, cassettes, equalizers. I just loaded them up. We're going to go through each and every one and what I think the value is going to be. So let's check it out. So here we are. We got those pieces there. Got these. And we'll get to that one last. So starting off, we've got Insignia receiver. Goes for about 70 to 80 bucks. We have a BSR equalizer, goes anywhere from 140 to 200. Sony 5-disc, we got quite a few of those today. That one goes about 60 to 70. We got a Technics receiver, anywhere from 80 to 90. We got the NEC cassette deck, about 50. The NEC tuner goes for about 50 bucks. We got an Insignia 5-disc, anywhere from 30 to 50. Another Sony 5-disc. Last sold was 150 on that one. And we got an NEC AV selector, which goes for about 60 bucks. Here we go, another cassette deck. That is a Bic T2, anywhere from 60 to 80 bucks. We've got this Soundcraftsman equalizer. I couldn't really find much on that. I think maybe about 100 bucks. I'll be lucky on that one. And then we got the another Sony 5-disc, anywhere from 80 to 135. Proton 1100 preamp. Couldn't really find much on that. I'm thinking maybe 100 bucks at the most. A Pioneer DVD player, the Pioneer Elite, anywhere from 40 to 80 bucks. Another NEC processor, about 75 on that one. Another Sony 5-disc. Sales on that one range from 70 to 140, so even if I get 70 bucks for it, that's not bad. And then the coolest thing here, we got a Pioneer reel-to-reel. Looks in mint condition. It has the books. It's got paperwork, service paperwork on it. Steve said he did plug it in, and it seems like everything works, but we don't have any reel-to-reels to actually test it 100%. So even one sold for parts only for $675. So none of these prices include shipping. So on the low end, I'm looking at anywhere from 18 to 2,200 bucks on all these, not including any shipping. So I mean, if I end up with $2,000 in sales, I mean, you take the fees out and everything, and we're looking at 1,500 bucks profit. That's if everything sells. Now these things take up a lot of space. He did say he tested, I released powered everything on. I'm going to test a lot of the easy stuff. Some of the stuff I don't want to mess with, I'll just throw in there. If it's got decent parts only value, I'll just sell for parts only. And the rest maybe I'll take to the warehouse, and I'll sell out of my warehouse in my next garage sale for, I sell pretty cheap, 5 or 10 bucks a piece, depending on what it is. So I ended up testing everything, and there were probably about 10 or so pieces that really didn't work too well. And then some of the other ones that the sell-through rate was low, and I really didn't feel like messing with. I ended up bringing them all to the warehouse and was going to put them in my garage sale that I just had, and somebody ended up coming and purchasing the whole bundle. He got a great deal, $5 a piece. He actually repairs them, so he was happy. And I got them off my hands and made some money, some quick money, and I could just focus on the more high value ones and the ones that do work, and I think I'll do pretty well on them. And we're just gonna have to figure out, it's a lot of work. We're gonna figure out where we're gonna put all this stuff. Anybody who does electronics, knows it's a lot of work. I told myself after my last pickup that I was gonna kind of stay away from these, but he called me out of the blue and said you can have them, so I mean I can't pass it up if it's free, but I told him I keep him updated on how we do. So we'll just go from there and we'll see how we do, and you know, stay tuned for the videos, see if we sell some of these by the time the video comes out, this video comes out, and yeah, keep on picking. Appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe, comment if you want. Let me know if you think I've got a waste of time here, or you think I've got a lot of good stuff here. Some of these have a pretty good sell-through rate. Others, there's maybe 2 or 3 listed, you know, none sold. So, you know, those are the ones we're going to kind of shy away from and bring to the next garage sale. But like I said, let me know how you think we did here, and keep on watching. Appreciate it.